Hi everyone, I hope life is treating you kindly. I'm Lubomira and welcome to all my crafty friends, new and returning. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is day 8 of the holiday card series. I know, we are zooming right through this series. I can't believe how quickly time flies when you're having fun. If you missed any of the previous videos, I'll link them in the description below so you won't miss out on any of the crafty goodness. Today's card was inspired by a recent trip to the store, and while I was there, I meandered into the holiday candy aisle and saw every possible color of candy cane imaginable to man. When I was growing up, I'm pretty sure we only had red and white, and maybe red, white, and green. Don't get me wrong, I'm completely fine with fruity candy canes. My inner child did a little skip and cry for joy to see Jolly Rancher flavored ones. All the colors were so cheerful and festive. I thought to myself that this would make a great inspiration for a card. So that's how the project came to be. I'm excited to show you this card, so let's get into the video. To start off, I dove into my stash to find some candy canes. As it turns out, I have 3 sets with them, but 2 were too big and the third seemed just right. It's like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, only the crafting edition. I pulled out the Spellbinders Parcel and post-Christmas decoration set, which I have already used earlier in this series while creating the day 2 card. I know it can be hard sometimes to use those little accessory dies or stamps in larger sets, but making a rainbow card can really help you actually use those smaller stamps and dies. Almost anything can be made into a rainbow assortment. Hats, cupcakes, bats, flowers, houses, trees, you name it, it can be made into a rainbow. It's a great way to get out of a funk too, because it's repetitive and doesn't require any planning, so you won't be frustrated trying to make something new. And 2, the colors are cheerful, which will get you into a good mood to begin with. The candy cane die came in 2 parts, the solid and the stripe piece. Off camera, I went ahead and die cut the solid cane from white cardstock, while I used the various shades of cardstock from scrapbook.com's Sunshine paper pad for the stripe piece. When I had all my pieces, I layered each candy cane with a white and color cardstock layer, attaching them with liquid glue. When I was done with putting the candy canes together, I added a layer of Nouveau Crystal drops in a clear finish across the entire candy cane. This will give the candy canes a dimensional glossy finish that actually makes them resemble pieces of hard candy. I set the candy canes aside to dry for a few hours. I didn't want to run the risk of ruining them by handling them before they were ready. Nouveau Crystal drops go on looking misty, but become clear as they dry. When they are completely clear, that usually means you can touch them. Now this is the most consuming thing in this project, so you can completely skip this part and add shine with something like a glitter pen. To keep the candy canes from moving while I was working on them, I taped a piece of low-tack tape sticky side up to my work surface. This holds them in place while I apply the Nouveau Crystal drops. Next, I worked on the greeting. Again, I used another die we've seen before in a previous video. I went ahead and die cut the Merry and Bright greeting from the winter greeting set from Pink and Main. I die cut the word layer from a holographic piece of cardstock and the shadow layer from a light gray cardstock. When I had the pieces ready, I attached them to each other using liquid glue.
There must be a gift for me in that bag tonight. Oh, come on, let me take a quick peek inside. That old bag of yours, what you trying to hide? A box of chocolates or perhaps a big screen TV? Or some shiny silver keys to a new car, maybe? Santa, I think we both already know. You're gonna give me something good when you go. Keep those 2 turtle doves and that old pear tree. I know that big red bag has something special for me.
Off camera, I prepped my card panels and card base. I created a white card panel slightly smaller than a standard panel by 1/4 inch round. I attached the Merry and Bright greeting to the center of that panel using foam squares. Then I scattered the candy canes in somewhat of a rainbow order around the greeting using liquid glue to keep them in place.
Oh, come on, Santa baby, please don't make me beg. I know you're a sweetheart no matter what that old Grinch said. Do you think little Jackie and Jill would notice one gift gone? Let's open up that bag and see what you got going on. And Santa, won't you listen to me? I got a feeling that you'll finally see. Although I haven't been good, you know I'm not so bad. gotta have a gift for me too in that bag. Let's open that thing right up and take a quick peek inside. There's gotta be something floating around in there for me. Maybe near that bottom corner. Something simple but something special. Oh, Santa, baby, please don't make me beg. Please, please, Santa, please. Oh, Santa, please, just let me take a quick look.
After gluing down the candy canes, I attached the panel with foam tape to a card base I had made earlier off camera. I had trimmed a standard size panel from the same holographic cardstock I had used for the greeting and attached it to a white card base before adding the front panel. To finish the card, I added an extra pop of color by scattering enamel dots in matching colors to the candy cane around the greeting. And that's it for this card. This card is fun and bright and very easy to put together. I know it can really inspire you to get creative when you're not feeling too creative. Its universal design makes it great to use all year round, and it'll definitely put a smile on the recipient's face. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me today for the 8th day of the holiday card series. I'm having so much fun making these cards with you, and I know some of you have mentioned that this series is moving too fast. As they say, all good things must come to an end, but that doesn't mean we can't come up with something else to have fun with. Who knows, maybe we can come up with another series for the near future. Anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, leave me those comments. The fun and inspiration always continues with all the wonderful things you have to say. I hope you'll join me tomorrow for day 9 of the holiday card series. Until then, have a peaceful night, and I hope life treats you kindly. See you soon. Bye!